Oh hi, this is NoFX. Good morning all. In this video I'll be talking about liquidity concepts. So if you found it very hard to spot a liquidity on your chart, so watch this video till the end and I will show you how I use it on my strategy. That's Msnr plus CRT plus SMC are all combined. So watch this. When we say liquidity, in a simpler form, in a layman definition, when we say liquidity, it refers by what? To orders or money. So when we swing low and swing high, we begin to see the market forming significant reversal. So the reason is that above swing high and swing low, we have a lot of liquidity and orders are placed there. So there are three type of or up to four type of liquidity. So we have the equal high. We have the equal high liquidity. Like this. Sorry. We have the equal high liquidity and the trend line liquidity. Yeah. The trend line liquidity. So we have the trend line liquidity and also just the opposite of this. Sorry. Equal low and we have the range liquidity. Range the support and resistance. So I think these are the four: the equal high, equal low, and trend line and range liquidity that we have. So in this trend line liquidity, we say that if we are in a downtrend liquidity, the market forming higher high, high low, higher high, high low, and higher high. So these are what? This is a trend line liquidity, right? So all sellers in trend line liquidity level will be stopped out. So don't fully trust trend line. Make sure you are looking for the highs and lows. Why? Because the trend line forms some liquidity around the levels. So that's it. So by applying the rule of supply zone, got the recent high as the supply zone for selling opportunity. So and also this thing, let me just give you a clue. I think is this liquidity and structure of liquidity. So the structure of liquidity, we have two formats on lower time frame. So first, understand the more about the external and internal liquidity. So liquidity, the first pullback or after breaking a structure. So we have this. What we'll be looking at the smallest time frame is what? A pullback before a break. That's the what? Here is our liquidity. And this will be what? In my break of structure. And also we have this. The first pullback is either the 50% of this candle here or full of it is a valid before dishing out. So this is how I use this SMC on my lower time frame when I get my valid key levels using Msnr on weekly, and on daily I found my CRT again on 4 hour. If I got my CRT on daily, my 4 hour will be looking only for the breakout. If I didn't get any CRT on daily, the 4 hour, if I got my CRT on 4 hour, then 5 minutes will be my entry. So in that 5 minute, that's the liquidity concept I'm using, this structure here. If we are in a down trade, I need to see a change of character. I need to see a change of character like this. Change of character, then liquidity will be short. That's it. So let me show you something. If you check my recent videos, I have many of it. All I've been there. So please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more updates. And anytime I drop new video, as you subscribe, you'll be updated while I upload a new video. So as you are seeing, this is a what? This is my recent break. This is my recent break. So what am I looking at? An order block that causes market to. So here it is. As you are seeing, this fair value gap is where the market reacted. So liquidity will be near the what? The order block. The order block is down here, right here. So I'm expecting like let him trigger this and fulfill this imbalance here, but it uses the imbalance, a fair value gap on this short. So why did I say that this short? I have a full confirmation. I have a full. So as you're seeing, this is the what? That's my last break of structure, right? And this is my change of character, as I told you. So here is this using Msnr. I got this key level even though the market didn't top, but so here it is. I catch many of it. So currently on Euro USD, here a change of character, and we got another break here. So I'm expecting the market so like retrace, giving us high lows, higher highs, forming an external liquidities. I just stop, give us change of character, pull back, fulfill the imbalance, then we dish out and continue and clear out all the external liquidities that are here. So that's what I'm expecting on Euro USD. So let me just show you something. I'm on a trade on Euro. I'm even on profit. So as you're seeing, let me switch you to the online chart. I got this breakout here. So I just wait for the first pullback as I told you. So here's my first pullback here. So that's my liquidity. The first pullback, right? That's my liquidity. The network is really bit. And then we say that any key level nearest to liquidity, that's the valid key level, right? So that's how I pick this key level here and show how the market dishes out. If you check my recent video, all I drop it, I make a video on it before and out of it. So here is this one again. And so I think day before yesterday, I'm expecting the market to use this, but I chop SL. Yes, that's how the market goes. Telling us again that that key level here, market is hardly to come there. You understand? So it changed structure. I didn't know how the structure is valid. What is like valid is valid, as you have seen. Market change structure to bearish again. So now I'll be expecting the market to retrace back to this. Let me use this QM or is the apex key level here. Let me use this. And this pullback, this first pullback here will be my liquidity, right? I think it's very simple. Just stick to one strategy, master it, know it. You have a good RR on it. So as I tell you, before that I was expecting the market to like use this, and the funniest thing is see how it gives us what? It gives us a change of character, telling us that the market is really going bullish. So even my mentor was like, see A plus setup, this and this and that. So these are how This is how we use this apex key level. This is our liquidity. So as I saying, this is how it formed this liquidity here. A new valid liquidity. Let me show you on 1 hour. A new valid liquidity. So this is how the market treated also. See valid liquidity here. Just place a buy order. That's how one time market just clear us. So, but fine. Here are we again. Market usually do that. So it's trying to tell you that no more bullish. We are bearish again. So we'll be looking sells again on Euro USD. So this is how I took this early in the morning, as I told you, and also my what are they calling it, my second candle of CRT was on what was on a key level, as the rule says. I was on a key level here. So that's how I took this. So we say that the rule of a valid key level, we say that the first candle defines what the reach, right? And the second candle create where the range. This is my CRT low and this is my CRT high. That's the first candle. And the second candle create the sweep, and third provide the entry, right? That's it. So let me not just go deep. When considering using CRT, we always wait for the full closure of the second candle. It is a must, and it is strong overall bullish trend, and market start forming a bearish CRT. Avoid it as end up a trap. So just avoid it. If you are in bullish, if you see a bearish CRT, avoid that CRT. It's just a market trap. Focus only on weekly, daily H4 CRT when building your bias. Okay, for a more higher and valid CRT, check or use one that the second CRT tap key level, tap into a key level. Such CRT has a high probability setup. High probability setup. So any CRT that you didn't see the second candle tap a valid key level, so advisedly just ignore that CRT. Advisedly ignore it. So that's it. I think this CRT here that you are seeing here, where is this segment? I took some of trade here. So as you are seeing this, my second candle was tapped. So this is how it is. I will drop you it before and after of it. Let the video not be long. This is my 4-hour CRT. The rule says as you got a 4-hour CRT, you'll be going toward 5 minutes for your entry. So this is the secret. Where's my last pullback? My last break of structure was here, right? And where is it changing the character? So market tell me that I'm going up now, no more bearish, I'm bullish. So that's how I marked this QM. Well, no, let me say breaker block. Yeah, that's how I mark this breaker block. And because what is that gives me that full confidence that market will use this liquidity, because it's nearest to liquidity. That's why. And here is before. Let me drop it to you. So here is the before, and also this. As you're seeing this trade, I'm at even break even. So even though market goes against me, I'm not losing anything. So that's how. This is my second entry. I'll show you it before. Here it before. So here is the after. So the thing is just very simple. And how I spot this killer, I use my high time frame. Usually I tell you that you consult higher time frame forward. I think yes, it's 1 hour. I use 1 hour. As you are seeing, I use this QMQ level. I use it here. That's it. And I just mark it. I now just try to I found any liquidity near to it. So that's how I get this liquidity here. So that's it. As usual, I usually leave it at 5 pips my SL, but I was sure that market will not use this up. So this is how I'm catching this Euro USD on Friday. This is 14 RR and 9 RR. Don't say that I'm greedy. I always target my profit, as you all know, 7 RR. This one I'll just leave it 10. Always my 7 RR, I didn't change. So don't be greedy in the market. Try and take as small as it is. So if this could give me 7 RR, I could have closed it, but I just leave the retracement small so that I will just follow. So please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more update. This is your guy signing on FX.